Hello, welcome to the following video on PERA's refund process. Before we get started, we would like to remind you that this video, along with other videos, are located on our PERA webpage and YouTube video channel. If you are considering withdrawing your contributions and once you terminate employment, you can apply for a refund of your contributions and interest as long as you are not employed by another PERA-affiliated employer within 30 calendar days. Please note you will not receive a refund of the employer contributions made on your behalf as they are not reflected on your member account balance. It is important to note that by refunding your member account balance, you will be subject to a 20% federal tax withholding and an 8.5% state tax withholding. If you are under the age of 59 and a half, the IRS may also impose a 10% penalty fee when you file your taxes the year after the balance is paid out to you. Please remember that once you withdraw, you also lose your service credit, possibly your tier status, and all rights to any pension benefit from PERA, including disability or survivor benefits. If you return to a PERA-affiliated employer, you will start from 0 service credit and 0 contributions. However, you can purchase the withdrawn service credit back by repaying the original withdrawn amount of contributions, along with interest calculated from the date the contributions were withdrawn to the date of repayment. Keep in mind, if you are interested in purchasing withdrawn service credit back, the sooner you purchase, the less amount it will be based on the accrual of interest. All refund requests must be made by filling out a member request for refund form or a copayee request for refund form. Let's go over each section of the form. You can find both these forms on PERA's website. In Section 1, please provide PERA with your basic demographic and contact information. Please also keep in mind that PERA requires the review of all court-endorsed final divorce decrees and marital settlement agreements filed after you became a PERA member. If your divorce was prior to PERA membership, please submit a copy of the first page of your final divorce decree only. If you remarried prior to PERA membership and are still married to the same person, divorce decrees are not required. In Section 2, please provide PERA with your financial institution information. You will need to enclose a voided check or direct deposit form provided by your financial institution along with this form. Please also remember to check whether this account is a checking or savings account. In Section 3, you will only need to complete the attached IRS W-4R form if you are wanting more than the default 20% federal income tax withheld. Please note that PERA cannot provide tax advice. If you have any additional questions regarding the W-4R form, please contact a tax professional or visit the IRS website. In Section 4, please confirm that your information is true and correct and that you understand that by refunding your member contributions, you forfeit your accrued service credit and the contributions your employer has made on your behalf will be retained by PERA. You also authorize PERA to directly deposit all funds not subject to rollover and to make credit and debit entries to the bank account provided. You will also agree to not hold PERA responsible for any delay or loss of funds due to errors by you or your financial institution. You will also certify that you have attached a voided check and all divorce decrees and marital settlement agreements. This section also requires your signature and date, as well as a signature and date from your spouse if you are married at the time of refunding. Signing this form must happen in the presence of a notary, and all notarial information must be completed prior to submitting to PERA. Please make sure that when filling out the form, you type or print in dark ink. This form must be completed in its entirety and returned to PERA via regular mail, fax, or email for processing. You may not refund your contributions if you will be re-employed by a PERA-affiliated employer within 30 days after your termination date. Please also allow 45 to 60 business days for processing. We hope you found this video on requesting a refund helpful. We thank you for being a valuable member and wish you the very best in your career.